Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, come back with me in the videos of Ubuntu Linux project. And let me introduce myself. My name is Shafiyyah and I'm from Sysadmin majoring IDM Polytechnic. And this time I want to show you how can I installation step-by-step Ubuntu Linux projects and explain the materials of Ubuntu Linux. And explain the materials of Ubuntu Linux. So yeah guys, what are you waiting for? Let's learn together. Firstly, what is the Linux? It is Ubuntu related to Linux? Yes, of course. In the past when computers were first created, they did not use an operating system. Linux was created after the concept of an operating system was discovered. Linux was not the first operating system that was invented and used for computers at the time. There were predecessor operating systems such as Unix that was popular, until a student was inspired by Unix to create his own Linux. And then Linux is an operating system open source with multi-users and multitasking capabilities. Linux is like the Windows but under the GNU license. So we can modify Linux according to our wishes and are allowed to distribute again. So because Linux is open source, we can free to modify Linux but can claim ownership of Ubuntu itself. If you think it's the important part, then you are very wrong. This is precisely the most important part that you must know when learning Linux. Like making a house, this is the foundations that can strengthen you to continue learning Linux by knowing the histories and meaning of Linux. Linux is all the time without use knowing. For example, like operating system, it uses the RT or real-time system. Linux-based operating system, it uses internet access. The router-based operating system is made using Linux and then Smart TV. And then, why should we learn Linux? For Linux development, Linux is used for hosting and runtime and include computing cloud instance in private and public cloud using the Linux as the operating system. Some are using Windows but more are using Linux. In mobile application and IoT, most of the application system use Linux. And the last, most of job vacancies in the IT field, Linux skills are needed. Linux has many types and variants. The Linux variant is known as the distro. Choosing the right distro will make it easier for you in the learning process. And then, what is Linux distros? Distro is a Linux distributions of versions of Linux created and distributed by a particular group or organization, and its Linux version is given a special name as an identifier. For example, Ubuntu, Linux Mint, Red Hat, CentOS, and another resource. There are so many Linux distros nowadays because each distro modifies Linux with their own goals and objectives. And why so many distros? Because the Linux source code is open and anyone can develop the Linux operating system, be it personal. group or company so they can make distribution with their own bin. And this is Linux distributions. For example, Debian, Red Hat, OpenSUSE, Ubuntu. Here I will install Ubuntu 18.0. Why shall I install Ubuntu 18.0 for instead of 20.04? Because there are so many current a lot of reviews, blog or tutorials and the community that use Ubuntu. So I think it better install Ubuntu 18.04 so I can understand about the error and installations. And what is a kernel? Kernel are a component of Linux operating system and the link between hardware and process. And this LTS and kernel latest release. Yeah. And okay. The release version referred to here is a version of Linux kernel. So it's not the versions of our application because what is prioritized in the Linux world is the versions of kernel, not the applications installed on Linux. The application is built to adjust to the kernel versions on the computer so that the application can run. This is hardware, and we can install operating system in the kernels. And then the kernel function has the following functions: memory management, process management, device driver, and system calls and securities. And then we can installing our packet of Ubuntu Linux, for example SSH, web server, DNS server, file server, and FTP server, and database server, and the last is mail server. And we can make again. And what is SSH? SSH is an administration protocol that allows users to access and modify various settings and files on the server. And if using SSH, you have the options to authentication to remote user before connection. In addition, SSH can also send input from the SSH client to the host server and then send the result back to the client user. Not only so, SSH makes it easy for you to manage the server without having to come the server's physical location. Not only servers, you can use SSH to manage computer or desktop device on the same network without having to touch the two devices. Now, for example, like this, we will make two remote with PuTTY. Then we can installation of web server. What is a web server? Web server is a software that provides a service in the form of data. Servers to receive HTTP or HTTPS requests from clients, or we are familiar with the browsers like Chrome, Firefox. Then he will send a response to the request to the client in the form of a web page. As explained above, this technology functions to accept HTTP or HTTPD requests from client, or so we are familiar with. I'm so sorry. Yeah. It also sends a response to a request to the client in the form of web page, which is generally HTML. If we talk in detail, then the web server has a role is in processing various data requests by client. Then it gives result or answer in the form of document, videos, photos, or various the other form of file. And then we will installation Apache web server. This web server is popular and most widely used by most people. Normally the Apache type. Initially, Apache was designed to fully support the Unix operating system. Besides being quite easy to implement, Apache also has several supporting programs that provide complete servers such as PHP, etc., and access control. And then we can install the DNS server. And what is DNS? DNS or domain name server is the internet between computers connects to the server by recognizing each other's IP address. The system on the domain name server will convert website URL into IP address in such a manner so that users are not bothered to type in the IP address manually when they want to visit a page. If you want to access a Google page without DNS, you need to type IP address, for example, 172.217.0.141 into the address bar, and domain name server will sort it by typing in the google.com address and then another resource. And then functions, DNS functions, you can see as a cross sections of the IP database. On domain name by asking for information on the IP address of a site. Makes it easy for users to send a private emails or single server, and then can set the portals of special domain information by computer user and another. And then we can installations of file server and wait. We will installation a Samba server. What is a Samba server? It's a file sharing software that uses the Samba protocol, and besides being useful for sharing files, the Samba server is also an operating system based networking tools that is useful for file sharing and printer sharing between OS platforms. So the Samba server can be used for various operating systems such as Windows, Unix, Linux, and even Mac OS. The benefit of Samba is open source, is free, easy to install and use, support various operating systems. And then what is a FTP server? FTP server is an internet service designed to establish a connection to a particular internet server or computer so that user can send files to a computer, download or send files to a server. FTP is currently widely used to exchange data because it is easier than using a word of physical device. FTP's function such as uploading web pages to the internet via web hosting, or updating the retentions of the program are carried or out by the FTP application developer. In the following are the functions of FTP organized to access. Uploading website page to the web server or web hosting to the internet browser and download files from public software site, and then sending large files into two partitions, which may be to large for attachment in email, and then download and upload content such as coursework or to a FTP server, distribute the latest revisions of the program by software developers. And then we will use to install FTP with the Filezilla client. And then what is a database server? Database is a collection of data is managed in such a way based on certain conditions that are interconnected so that it is easy to manage. Through this management, user can find too easy to find information, storage information, and dispose of information. Mm, and then, for example, database server is MySQL, PostgreSQL, MariaDB, and the last of part installation, we will installation a mail server. And what is a mail server? Mail server is a program that assists in the distributions of email, either in the process of receiving or sending. Although it looks easy and simple, the email will go through a series of processes on the email server until it is finally received by user. And then the protocol server is POP3 protocols is procedures in charge of receiving and also storing instant email until the destination server page is up. And then email protocols to access email anywhere, anytime, as long as there is an internet network. When you are using email, you are not actually download the email on the PC, but reading through the server. And then I can install Postfix, and then example for mail server component is MTA, mail transfer again. And so yeah guys, we will finishing for the learn of materials of Ubuntu and all package of installations Ubuntu, and then we can install step by step the the installations of packet in the PuTTY. Okay, bye bye. And we are setting network. Adapter one is switch adapter. Then we can roll out. Okay, and then okay. And then we can start the PMS Ubuntu 18.04. And then we can start up this with Ubuntu. We can choose Ubuntu like this. The ISO, and we will start. And then we can choose the language is English. Then we choose the keyboard version is English. Okay, done. We will install Ubuntu, and then we can the IP address we were showing, and then we can go next. If you okay, next, and we can use an entire disk. Okay, size. Okay, we can continue. We will make a Shafiyyah, choose the password and we enter password. Then we can install FSH. And then we will next. Okay, we can waiting for the installation and yeah, the waiting before the finish of installation. Just continue guys because it's really a long time. Duration is um, its duration is 1 hour or a half a hour. Just waiting guys. Okay. Okay, and then we can reboot now. Yeah, we can waiting again before we log into root and see the IP address. Okay, before I start installations, I can log into root and check in an IP address. Okay, you can log into root with the syntax su and password. Choose a password and we can ping IP address in Google. Okay, guys, and then we can showing an icon. Config, and then we can show the IP address is 192.198.1.11. Okay, we can ping the IP address. Ping. Yeah, we can showing the IP address and the graphic is good. And then we can log into PuTTY for the remote all installation. Okay, we are waiting, guys. And then we can log into the PuTTY and choose a IP address. And here don't log in the PuTTY. We can log in a root. Uh, yeah. And then we can show the basic Linux command that may be used later for installation, guys. Firstly, we can make folders with the syntax mkdir folder 1, mkdir folder 2, mkdir folder 3. And then we can show the folder when we make with the syntax ls, and then we can log start. We can enter the folder 1 to make a file in the folder with the syntax cd folder 1, and then we can make a folder with the syntax storage file 1.txt, and then we can show it again. Yeah, we can see the file when we make. Okay, and then we can remove the file with the syntax lm file 1.txt, and then we can show again. Yeah, none, because we will remove the file, and then we can close the folder and log in the folder again, cd folder 2, and make a file again, and we can show again, and then we can edit folder file with the syntax nano file 2.txt, and we can edit name and then we can make it measuring. Then we can create a hello world. I'm happy. And then we can save with the ZRL of ZRX, yes. And then we can move the file to folder 3. Before we can move, we will showing the content of file with the syntax get file to .text. Okay, we can see the how when we edit before, and then we can remove the file and move file to folder destinations with the syntax move file to .txt slash home Shafiyyah folder 3 and then we can close the folder and we can again folder 3 folder 3 and we can show. Okay, we can get again file to txt. Yeah, we can show the file and then we can close the folder and make we can show again the IP address server with the syntax if config. Yeah, we can show the IP address is right here, and then we can see the date of Ubuntu. Yeah, and then we can showing the histories when we will make installations of configurations with the syntax history. Yeah, and then we can change a host name with we will edit the host name. We can edit it. Yes, and then we will showing the host name with the syntax host name HTML. Yeah, we will show the host name server, and then we can make a user with the syntax user funny. We will enter the password, then the password. Yeah, enter. And then we can make a group. We can add group syntax. Okay, we will done make a group and then we can add a user to group with the syntax add user funny syntax add user funny. Okay, we can add user funny to group, and then we can show the group to see the user will have done to remove and to move the group with the syntax. Okay, the J group. Okay, we can show the user to group, and then we will install web server. Okay, we can clear syntax. We will install Apache with the syntax apt install Apache. Yes. Okay. We will do an installation of Apache, and then we can configuration to show Apache status packet instructions with the syntax UVW address. Okay, and then we can enable the Apache access with the UVW or Apache. Okay, and then we can enable a firewall access with the UVW or what. 5G. Okay, and then we can show us Apache status can running or not with the syntax system.ctl status Apache 2 system.ctl. And then we can see the status of Apache can running, and then we can log into the browser. We can choose IP address. And then we can see the Apache for browser. Okay. Okay, we will done installation of web server, and then we can installations of DNS. Okay. We can again and we can clear. And then we can install DNS. We make a apt install bin. Apt install. Do you want to continue? Yes. And then we can go to the bin 9. Organize with or login to the bin with the syntax cd Vsftpd. And then we can show a configuration, and we can copy the local. Copy the local. The local to the and then we can copy db to db, and then we can edit db Shafiyyah with the syntax nano. db Shafiyyah. Sorry. Nano db Shafiyyah. And and then this is Shafiyyah animation Shafiyyah.com, and then we can edit. We can save again to the X, and then we can log into the Then we can save, and we can go to edit a nano named const with the syntax nano named const default sons. Okay. Then we can edit zone Shafiyyah.com, Shafiyyah.com, type master is, then file, Shafiyyah. Mungkin lanjut sama atau tim wr.album, and then we can type master and location file is file PHPDB. We can check in again. Shafiyyah.com, type master file attached with Shafiyyah in other album, and then we can save etc. Yes, enter, and we can go to the result. No, attached result.com. You can edit name server. Okay, and then we can save king access, and then we can log into Apache and cd apache 2 citus available, and then we can copy we can copy default.com to and then we can restarting the bin beyond with the syntax. Bin restart. Okay. We are waiting here. And server admin, we can choose some IP address. Can say that, and then we can shutting down the default code. And we can go to the name server directory that has been created and edit the index.html. It is cd showing and edit the index.html. Remove the syntax. Guys, the position is that I'm having my prayer, so I keep listening to the sound to prayer or azan and continue the installation. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, and I can edit name. Okay, majoring is here we can say we're getting a yes, and then we can pin the address. Okay, and then we can restart the Apache with the syntax Apache init, the restart. Okay, and then we can login again. Okay, we can show the effect when we edit the HTML Apache, and we will done installation of the server call, and then we can installations file server or Samba. We can create and install Samba or file server. Um, Firstly, install Samba, and then we can view status of Samba. Hmm, Where is Samba? Okay. And then we can active Samba with the syntax UVW allow Samba. Okay. And then we can edit the directory nano etc smbcon dot com. Okay, we can edit uh, data with the valid user Shafiyyah, and then path is home data, and then browse table is yes. Right table is yes, and then quest of is no. Then we can edit master path is home master browsable is yes, browsable, and writable is no, quest of is yes. We can showing the configure data for user part is home data browsable yes writable is master part home writable okay we can save and then we can view Samba status with the syntax system.ctl status smbd. Okay, the Samba is running, and then we can create a new user with the syntax sudo smb password Shafiyyah, new password, right? And then we can create a new folder with the syntax mkdir data NLS. I'm sorry. Nanti data we can use data. Can show, and then we can give permissions to our type user. And then we can edit data or login of data. Cd data, touch data, nanti we can show. Okay, and we can make a folder master. Okay, and then we can give permissions again. And then we can restarting Samba. Init SMB restart. Etc. Ini dia SMB. Okay, and then we can go to the Windows R. We can create an IP address. Okay. Okay, you can see data with the username, password. Make again and continue. Pribadi Then we can show the file when we click file. Um, and then we can install FTP or file transfer protocol. Put here. And then we can install apt install Vsftpd. And we can view status FTP service Vsftpd status. Okay, and we can create a user. Sudo episode create a new password. Yes, and then we can create an FTP file in the user and view the create FTP. The syntax sudo encourier home Shafiyyah FTP. We can show home Shafiyyah. Okay, and we can make an ownership FTP with the syntax sudo nobody no group from Shafiyyah FTP sudo chroom nobody no group ham Shafiyyah FTP, and then we can remove FTP write permissions with the syntax sudo chmod atule com Shafiyyah ftp, and then we can create a file that holds the directory and define ownership with the syntax sudo mkdir com Shafiyyah Shafiyyah and then directory sudo remove ftpd.com to vsftpd.com and then we can log in to Vsftpd with the syntax nano vsftpd.com and then we can edit listen no listen IP anonymous enable yes no vocal enable yes write enable and local UI and then their message enable yes use vocal time yes Xverilog enable Xverilog enable yes connect from port yes local user yes secure server dear Papa file from Vsftpd and PuTTY service name Vsftpd, and then first dot files. Yes, and then Syadmin, and then user subtoken, user and local root, home, user FTP, FTP, and then we can check again. Listen no, listen IP version 4 yes, anonymous enable no, local enable yes, write enable yes, local umax dir enable yes, use local time, xferlog enable, connect from port yes, share local yes, secure share variant Vsftpd empty pump service name Vsftpd first dot file yes, passwim import passmax user subtoken user local root home user etc. Yes, enter, and then we can view status Vsftpd with the syntax service Vsftpd status. Okay, and then we can installing the Mozilla client, then upload the installations. We can installations Mozilla yes, we can deslice next. Okay, we can install Mozilla. Okay, finish, and we can make a host with the IP address, username Shafiyyah, password. Okay, and then we can log into PuTTY again and make a file cd home Shafiyyah, and then we can cd make a folder, search your data.txt, and we can show OK, and then we can edit the file your data.txt with the name again admin. X, yes, okay, we can show. And get the data.txt. Okay. And we can refresh Mozilla. Okay. And then we can share file to download. Okay. To download. Okay. Okay, we can copy download. Okay, and then we can show. Okay, here. Then we can finishing installation of activity server, and then we can installing database server. We can clear. We will installations of PHPMyadmin. Wait. Okay. Then we can install PHPMyadmin. Let's install PHPMyadmin. And then we can install MS string. Let's say install PHPMyadmin, PHPMS string, then PHP get text. Let's install. Yes. we can active applications and the string sudo and the string, and then we can install apache install apache, and then we can restart the apache, and then we can install of MySQL server with the syntax sudo apt install MySQL server. Yes. Okay, and then we can login to root MySQL with the sudo MySQL, and then we can authentication account MySQL with the select user authentication string plugin host from MySQL user. You can check again, select user authentication string plugin host from MySQL user. Okay, and then we can make a user, host, and password with the syntax after user root and localhost identified with MySQL native password by password, and then we can checking again after user root at localhost identified with MySQL native password by password, and then okay, we can apply the table with the syntax push privileges, and then we can double check user authentication with the syntax select user authentication string plugin host from MySQL user. We can check again, select user authentication string plugin host from MySQL user, and we can exit to MySQL, exit and login to user MySQL with the syntax MySQL user root password, and then we can create a user Shafiyyah at localhost identified by password. Create user Shafiyyah at okay, I'm sorry. Create user Shafiyyah at localhost identified by password. Okay, and then we can on privilege mode with the syntax grant privileges on to Sophia at localhost with grant option. Okay, we will check again. Grant all privilege on to Sophia at localhost with grant option. Okay, and then we can exit. Okay, and then we can log in to the browser. IP address. Okay. So here. Okay, and then we can create a table on localhost. Create address, new, name message data is absentee, create, name absentee is admin, okay, get name, measuring, culture, and then okay, and storage engine is nice. Then we can save again, and we can create one. Then we can show the table when we create, and we will done installation of MySQL, and then we can installation of Wordpress. We can login again to MySQL, and installation of the install. install PHPMySQL. Okay. We can log in to MySQL root, and then we can create database. Create database Wordpress DB. Create database, and then we can create user. Create user. Create Shafiyyah user localhost identified by password, and then we can make a privilege, grant all on WordPress, WordPress DB to wp user at localhost identified by password. Okay, we can check again. Run on WordPress DB to wp user at localhost identified by password. Grant all on WordPress user identified by password. again, let user Shafiyyah identified by password. Create user with Shafiyyah at localhost identified by password. And then we can bring our Wordpress and to to Vsftpd green all on WordPress and to and to Shafiyyah at localhost identified by password. You can check again. Green all on WordPress and to Shafiyyah at localhost identified by password. And then we can close this image. Then we can exit the SQL and we can log into directory time and download file Wordpress. We get https for wordpress.org cd then we get https wordpress.org latest style. WordPress.org and then we can uncompress Samba xpf latest total.gif xpf latest and then we can copy root WordPress to file email HTML file www.html WordPress. And then we can change file permissions with the syntax chmod file www.html WordPress and then we can make a directory upload with the syntax encoding file www.html WordPress wp content upload encoding file wp.html WordPress wp content upload and then we can permissions directory upload chmod WordPress wp content upload HTML WordPress wp content upload and then we can log in to the web browser with the IP address. Okay. And then we can create continue. Let's go. With the Shafiyyah. then you can install Wordpress. Mm, 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 mm. And then we can log into the WordPress, and when we will posting, we can write WordPress with the IP address. Okay. And then we will turn installations of WordPress. And the last part of installations Ubuntu 18 0.04 is mail server. Create a new